Today we're going to learn how to use the Phonak app for our Phonak hearing aids. If you have newer Phonak hearing aids, you definitely want the My Phonak app, which looks like this. And you're going to click on that. We're going to make sure everything's connected. This will be our first time connecting these hearing aids to this app. It's asking if you would like it to send you some notifications. If you're a person that likes to know what's going on with your hearing aids, you can press allow. I personally don't want any, so I'm going to press don't allow. Now it's asking if it can use Bluetooth. You want to press OK to that, so it uses the Bluetooth. And now we're going to press next. It says you can discover My Phonak. It says it seems it's your first time here. You could always press next and we could learn a little bit more about it. We're going to do that today by learning all about it. I would recommend reading through these though before moving on. And then you press done. It's going to give you a privacy notice which you want to accept, and then you want to agree to that. Okay, so it's going to teach you how to connect your hearing aids, which you're only going to want to do the first time that you connect to this app. These are non-rechargeable hearing aids, so for these ones we want to open and close the battery doors like that. If they were rechargeable hearing aids, we'd want to set them down in our case and then take them out or turn them off by pressing these back buttons and holding down until the red light turns on, and then again until the green light turns on. Okay, we're going to press continue. And now it's searching for these hearing aids. Okay, it found one of them, but we want to wait until it finds both of them. So the LE left and LE right, Phonak hearing aid means that it's the app hearing aid. So we're going to press select. And then we want to press pair. Okay, and then we want to press pair again. All right, and we're going to press OK. All right, so again, you can learn the things that we're going to teach you today by swiping through there. We're going to press close though when we're done reading through those. And now we're at a screen where we can turn up the hearing aid volume and we can turn down the hearing aid volume. This right here, when it's at 0, means that it's at your neutral volume that you want it at most of the time. Any positive number is going to mean that you turned it up, and any negative number means you lowered the volume. You could always mute the volume, which means that there isn't going to be any sound coming out, and then you can unmute it by pressing that button. You could always split them up so you can turn up the left volume and the right volume, or you can just have them together, which I would recommend doing. Up here you can see it says Auto Sense 3.0. These hearing aids are really smart. They know what situation you're in, so this might change every once in a while. But if you click on that, you can adjust the program. So if you're in a restaurant and there's a lot of noise, you can click restaurant and it will show you, or it'll help take out some of that background noise for you. You can always press clarity or comfort down here too. So clarity is going to help you hear a little bit better in that background noise. And then comfort is going to give you a little more comfort so that you're not overwhelmed by all the noise that is going on. That is going to take away some of the clarity, but it will give you that comfort. Okay, if you press that down there, you can always adjust things yourself. You can turn up bass, you can turn it down, you can turn up and down middle volume and the treble. You can turn up and down volume, turn up and down noise reduction, which what that does is if you turn it up, it takes out more noise. If you turn it down, it doesn't take out as much noise. And then speech focus right now is all the way up, which means we're focusing in on speech. And then if we take it back, then it doesn't focus as much as what's in front of you. And then dynamic, you can decrease loud or increase soft. My recommendation with this is only use it if you're in a situation where you need a little extra help. And then you can just play around with it. Let's say you are at Texas Roadhouse and you take this out. The music is just really loud, and so you mess around with it until it sounds really good. So you turn down that noise and try to focus more on what your wife or husband are saying. And then you can save it. And we're going to save this program so that it is called Texas Roadhouse. And then we're going to save that. Okay, so now it's in our Texas Roadhouse setting. Let's say we went home, we could always change it back to AutoSense, but the next time you're at Texas Roadhouse, you can click on this, and then you can click on Texas Roadhouse, and it'll take you back to those same settings that you already had before that you liked at that restaurant. If you came in for an adjustment though, your provider would adjust some things, and any program that you made yourself, like this Texas Roadhouse, will disappear, and you can just remake it again later. And if you go up to that little part here, you can go back to your remote control, or you can go to My Hearing Aids, and I would never press forget devices unless you don't have these hearing aids anymore. It'll teach you about all your different programs you have, remote support. You can talk to your provider about that one. And then hearing diary, you can look into a lot of these things and just learn a little bit more about it. But for the most part, remote control is going to be where you want to be.